Yeah, okay, it is recording now. Okay, so
We
welcome.
are live
Okay, so welcome back to another Tom and Adam video. Um,
with an exclusive.
oh no, interview with.
It's in fun.
Yes, like for anyone who has seen Bruno, like that's where that line is from. Great fucking movie, great movie. Um, but yes, so we were talking earlier about Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Halloween Kills comes out this October,
Yep.
and like I brought up this question: how do you think Halloween Ends will end? Um, which that's got you thinking. It's also got me thinking. So yeah, you've said a little bit about your opinion on this. What else do you want to say on top of what you've already said? But like, I think I would recommend also rephrasing what you said before, just for our viewers here as well.
All right, here we go. I already told you mine earlier before we were recording, so you tell me yours now, and I'll tell you the same thing, but after you tell me yours, because you've already heard
Sure.
mine.
Yes.
Fair.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Yeah, it is. So okay. So how do I think Halloween ends will end? Like, if I'm being honest, like I think they are going to kill off Louis Strode. I think that makes the most sense for this trilogy, because here's what I think. Once the whole Louis Strode saga is done and finished, what I think they're going to do is they're going to make Louis Strode's granddaughter, what's her name, what,
Yeah, the
Allison.
actors from Jurassic World. No,
I
that's her daughter. I'm thinking about her daughter. Her daughter is the one from Jurassic World. Her granddaughter is the one at the Halloween party where her
Yes,
boyfriend threw the phone in the
fun in the
milkshake or
jelly.
whatever,
Yeah,
jelly
yeah,
or something. Yeah,
yes. Allison
yeah,
was her name. Yeah, it's look. I think she's going to continue on with Laurie Strode's footsteps, and she's going to become, like, no pun intended here, but the new Laurie Strode.
yeah.
Because it's the way I look at it here is Jamie Curtis. She's like in her 60s, 70s now, and this is a role that is definitely getting out of her league, especially the amount of physicality that these movies, that especially the new David Gordon Green films require from her. Like, just looking at 2018, there is a lot of stunt work, especially in the climax of that movie. And like, I understand, that I'm sure that the sets will have stunt doubles and all of that, but I feel like as for her character, there's only so much you can do with her before a character does die off. And I don't want I don't want like a Paul Walker like type situation where like they where
Put like
like
his face on like other like CGI. Didn't they do that in Fast and the Furious where they put like Paul Walker's face on somebody like in CGI or
it's
something?
no, like I saw Fast Nine, and what they did is is you heard his car, and you, like, I think you heard footsteps, but you didn't actually see him, so it was more like presence of
It
the
was they're
character.
more they're more like implying that he was there.
Yes, correct. Yeah, exactly. And I like, it's just I don't want them to do that, because I feel like now that Paul Walker like is dead, like they should kill off his character,
Well,
because
yeah,
like
he
to
died.
like
He died like 10 years ago.
no, it was only it was during Fast Eight, which was in 2018, so it was very
Are
recently.
you sure?
Yeah, no, that's when Fast Furious 8 came out.
Okay, I'm not big on the Fast and the Furious movies anyway, so I could be wrong. You're probably right.
Right. But yeah, like I don't want them to do that direction. So I would much rather them end her story here than continue it on in an off-screen kind of way, similar to what they're doing with Paul Walker's character. Like, I don't want that. So that's why, like, I have the feeling that Michael Myers is, like, I'm sure you and I can both agree, he's going to live on. Like, there's no way that would kill off the one thing that makes
Oh
this
yeah,
franchise money. Like,
like
Michael Myers is
yeah,
the one reason.
same thing with Jason, man. You just
Yeah,
can't kill them. They're gonna live on forever.
Yeah, and because like that's the one thing that people and horror fans like us, that we go to them. We want to see Michael fuck up people. We want to see Jason fuck up people. We want them
yeah.
like we want to see Michael like kill someone in the most brutalist way possible. Like we love seeing that. We love seeing that shit.
That's why we bought the ticket to see the movie.
Exactly.
We're not there to see some fucking complicated plot story with like romance and all this shit. No, we want to see people like in Friday the 13th. We want to see people having sex and doing drugs and getting killed by Jason.
Yes, exactly.
That's why we bought the fucking ticket.
And so yeah, like people don't go to a Halloween movie expecting much than see Michael Myers kill people.
Yeah, they're not going there expecting Citizen Kane and fucking all these great Romeo and Juliets or like anything. Like, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, like I don't think that they're going to kill off Mark. So I think he's going to be permanent. He's
for
going
sure.
to be permanent. But I think Jamie Lee Curtis, I think Halloween Ends, I think will be the best and the perfect send off for her character. And I think as I said, I think Allison is going to be one to continue on Laurie Strode's legacy.
I agree 100%. So. All right, you want to? So should we talk about my perspective now?
Yes, yeah. Okay. Let's hear yours.
Yeah. So the way I feel it is, I'm kind of going the same way you are with like, they should kill off, Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis. They should kill her off in Halloween Ends, and just forget about it. Like you said, she's getting old. Her character's old. Like. How many times can you see like Laurie Strode be old and like fighting like it's done?
Yeah, and especially since like Michael Myers, he's unbeatable. Like he has the type of strength where he can break Laurie Strode's bones. So that's the type of strength we're talking here.
Yeah. So she's like, I mean, how old is Jamie Lee Curtis anyway? Like in real life, I forget. She's like 70.
Yeah, 60, 70. Like I don't know exact, but probably like around there. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's not exactly like running around fucking. She's getting old.
Yes.
Which is fine. I mean, everybody fucking ages and gets old, but
62 years old. 62 years old.
She's 62. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So. Yeah, just I mean, if they're gonna continue with Michael Myers, start a new fucking timeline or whatever. Like, I mean, how many timelines are there in Halloween anyway? There's like 4 timelines.
Yeah, there's
you have like the Halloween 1, Halloween 2, then H2O timeline. Then you have like the Thorn where he gets like the fucking thorn tattoo or whatever.
It's like Halloween 1 and 2, they're a part of the same timeline because Halloween 2 is a direct sequel to where the first film left off. So that's one timeline there. Yeah. Okay.
That's Halloween part 1, 2, and H2O are like the same timeline.
Yes.
And then you have Halloween 4. Halloween 3, Michael's not even in it. Halloween 4, you have Jamie Lee Curtis's niece. And then you have 5. I don't think I've seen 5 like 2 times. I can't remember much of it. And I know part 6 has Paul Rudd in it. And then you have Resurrection. And then you have the piece of shit garbage Rob Zombie fucking abominations. Sorry for anybody out there that likes the movies, but I'm sorry, but he fucking shit all over Halloween.
That is your opinion. You're free to say that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, the thing about Michael Myers is he's a creepy fucking guy. We don't know anything about him, right?
Yeah.
So in the opening of the original movie, how does it start out? It shows him with the mask.
It's like your first person perspective.
Yeah,
and then you see him kill his sister. Yeah.
And then he walks out the front yard.
Yeah.
Front yard, his parents come home and rip the mask off his face. And he's standing there with a knife, right? That's all we know. That's all we know about Michael. That's all we need to know about Michael Myers. And Rob Zombie.
I don't require much of a backstory. I mean, just knowing like the opening 5 minutes, just knowing that it's just like what made him snap. Like that's the question I've always wanted. What made him snap? But then also not answering it makes it like so much more terrifying than answering it. Because if we know the answer, I mean, it takes away that suspense.
That's what makes Michael Myers so fucking scary. He's like, we don't know why he was a 6-year-old kid and just snapped. In Rob Zombie's version, he's going to school getting bullied. He's got an abusive stepfather.
Yes.
He's torturing animals. He's getting like it's so fucking cliche and annoying.
Yeah.
And all his characters are just like white trash. Fucking, I'll crawl over there and skull fuck you. Like dialogue in that fucking movie.
Some of them zombie movie. That is so some of them zombie movie. Yeah, I see what you mean though. Yeah.
The dialogue in that fucking movie is like so painful to sit through. Like, really?
Like every second word is fuck that
or
fuck
shit
this.
or cunt.
Yeah.
And every character has a long fucking beard, long hair in every single one of his movies, and he's put his fucking whore wife that can't act in every single fucking movie. Like Rob Zombie, dude. Like, go back to music. Stop fucking making movies.
It's like actually like okay. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't hate all of Rob Zombie's movies. I liked Three from Hell. I liked Devil's Rejects. Like
I never saw Three from Hell, but I did like Devil's Rejects. It was okay.
Yeah.
House of a Thousand Corpses was like confusing and fucking stupid. I didn't like that one.
Fair enough. But I hate the first Rob Zombie Halloween. But Halloween 2, on the other hand, I actually enjoy that. I honestly like that movie. Like I was surprised with the amount I enjoyed. Like because I mean I went into it. I was just like, oh man, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Like fuck, I don't want to watch this. I mean I hated the first one and like I had no expectations going. And then in the first 15 minutes, the first like 6 minutes, I was just like, wow, this is actually pretty good. This is intense.
Yeah, and it turns out to be a fucking dream.
Yeah, which that was disappointing. But I mean, I thought they opened it with a cool enough surprise, even though that surprise was fake, which I didn't like. But then even still after that, I thought like all of the kills and the makeup and some of the story direction as well, I did not mind. Like the whole thing with Michael Myers, I think it was his mother or something that we saw that was in like the white dress.
She's got a white horse. Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, that I did not like at all.
I want to bring the family back home, Michael, and like all this shit.
Yeah,
dude, like Rob Zombie, come on, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, just like the thing I don't like about Rob Zombie is the fact that he writes every single one of his scripts are the exact same. Like it's all fuck that, fuck this. It's those words.
That.
Yeah, it's those words.
He cannot write a script without putting fuck in every sentence.
Yeah, like that's how his dialogue is like he's pronounced and written.
And every character has to be white trash or fucking disgusting long hair beards and shit like that. Like, I mean, I know I'm sounding like fucking like not racist, but like whatever. Like it's just annoying. Like every single person in your movie has to be this fucking stereotype, fucking annoying person that's just fuck every 2 seconds.
Yes.
Change your characters up a little bit.
Yeah, it's actually so now jumping back to our question, how do you think Halloween Ends will end? I want to explore this from a different perspective now. So yeah, you and I both agree that Laurie Strode is going to get killed off at the end of Halloween Ends. Yes. And now let's look at it from a different perspective. If Laurie Strode was to continue on after Halloween Ends, like who do you think will die in Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends? Let's talk about that.
I can't even process that because I don't want Laurie Strode to keep going on.
Me neither. But I just want to explore this from a different angle. Just if it was to go that direction.
Right. So if Jamie Lee Curtis lives after Halloween Ends.
Yes.
That's your question. How should it go from there?
Yeah. Who do you think should get killed off, and where do you think the franchise should go?
That's the thing. They don't know what to do half the time because, like, H2O was a perfect ending of the franchise. Like,
Yeah.
if they stopped those movies there, that was perfect. She cut his fucking head off. He's dead. And then in Resurrection, they come up with this bullshit fucking story about how he fucking kidnapped a paramedic and, like, what did he strangle his throat so he couldn't talk or some shit? And put him in
I
a Michael
don't remember
Myers
the movie that
mask.
well. Yeah.
Resurrection?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I mean, like I
think
remember
I've seen
seeing
it.
it.
I've
I
seen it
just don't
like
remember it.
I think I've seen it twice in my lifetime. It's
Yeah.
batshit crazy. It's like the Jason Goes to Hell of the Halloween franchise.
Okay, so quite bad. Yeah, like I mean, I've seen it once. Like
Yeah.
is that the one where Louis Strode gets killed off in the first like 2 minutes?
Yes.
Right.
She's on the top of the building. She like kisses him and then she falls.
Yeah.
Yes, it's terrible fucking movie. And then they go to the Michael Myers house and they're filming like a reality show with like webcams on their head and shit. And
Yes. Yeah.
like
That
Buster
shit
Rhymes.
I hate.
Buster Rhymes,
that
like,
shit I hate.
He's like, trick or treat, motherfucker, and he kicks him out the window. Like, the movie is so fucking bad. Like, it makes me cringe. It's like I said, it's the Jason Goes to Hell of the Halloween franchise.
Okay, that's my screen just froze for a second. So.
Yeah, mine did too. Is it still recording?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll be editing this. That's all good.
Okay.
But yeah, like like that whole karate fight scene was awful.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and
it reminds me of did
Yeah.
you see you saw Texas Chainsaw 3D?
Of course, yeah.
Do your thing, cuz. Where she throws the fucking chainsaw.
No,
Really?
That makes no sense. Like that's a different conversation for another time. But that twist, I did not like.
That's just an example of like shitty writing.
Yeah. Like I liked that movie up until that final twist. I honestly liked that movie up until the end. The ending, I was just like, yeah, no, I don't. Why? But yeah,
I don't want to get too much into that movie, but I will just say I kind of like the opening, how it connected to the original movie.
Yeah, that was cool. Like the opening, like I loved it. Had that classic Texas Chainsaw, like raw imagery, really, really kind of like dark and really just kind of raw film look to it. I really dug that.
100%.
But yeah, Halloween Kills, I think, has some of the worst fucking kills in the entire franchise. Like the deaths in that are just like all shaky cam fucking shit.
Halloween Kills?
I mean, no, sorry, fucking Resurrection.
Do not edit that out. Keep that in the video. Don't edit that out. It's too funny.
Yeah, right.
You can edit it out. Fuck it.
Oh no, I'm keeping that in.
Keep it in?
Yeah, that would be funny. That would be funny. You had heard it first from Dubs. The kills and Halloween Kills are terrible. That's joking. I was referring to Halloween Resurrection,
which we agree is like the best fucking candy in the world, right?
It's like I may like Sour Patch Kids a bit more than them. but they are too far behind. I do like them.
They're totally. That's like apples and oranges, man. You can't compare the two.
True. I mean,
they're not even close.
Like I've always been kind of like I've always been like a white chocolate kind of guy.
And here's the thing. Leave a comments down below. Anybody that's watching this, do you have Butterfingers where you are? This guy doesn't have Butterfingers.
No, we do not. We do not have them here.
It's so unfortunate.
I mean, I can probably buy some off eBay if I wanted.
It's like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but like they're crispy.
Yeah.
And it's long, like a Twix bar.
Right. Oh, okay, yeah, right. But
anyway, getting off track.
I think if Laurie Strode did live on, I think what would happen is I don't think she would be the center character. I feel like she would be the side character to the main character, so she would still be a big part in the story of the franchise, because like Laurie Strode, she was like the first person who encountered who encountered Michael. I mean, as far as him as actual Michael Myers, she was the first one. She's always been like the main. She's like in a way, she's been the
She's the main.
of
She's the main. What's the word? Antagonist.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she's the final girl. But yeah, like I don't think she would have as big of a role. But at the same time, I feel like putting her as the side character, I feel like it retcons everything that was done in Halloween 1978, Halloween 2018, and Halloween H2O. I feel like it retcons like all of that because Laurie, she's always been the one that's always been on top of things. She's always been the one who's like one step ahead of Michael.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Tommy Jarvis is in Friday the 13th.
Yes, yeah. Well, yeah, that's actually that's
he's like the one. He's like the one character in that series that we can root for because he's been in more than one movie. He's been in 3 of them.
Yeah.
With part 5, I mean, New Beginning. We're not gonna get into that, but.
New Beginning.
Garbage.
Yeah. But yeah, like that's what I think they would do because I can't see them doing anything else really with her character, and it's like, but I do feel like that they will kill her off though.
And they should. She's reached her time. But on a side note, how would you feel in Scream 5 if they killed off Sidney Prescott?
It's actually there have been rumors about that movie saying that they're going to kill off Sidney in the opening scene.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all. I don't buy that at all. There's no way they killed off Sidney in the opening scene.
There are rumors about that. So
yeah, that's strictly rumors. There's no way.
Yeah. Of
the three surviving cast, you got Sidney, Gale, and Dewey. If one of them had to be killed off, which one would you kill off?
Right. Interesting. Yes. Get Gale probably. Because I mean, I like Dewey and Sidney, but yeah, Gale. I like her character, but she does seem very bitchy at times, where she's trying to be the center of attention. I don't like that in a main character.
And the thing about Dewey is he dies every fucking movie, but he comes back.
He does, yeah.
Every movie he gets stabbed in the back, and then he comes back in the next movie.
Yes.
It's like in Scream 3, they even said it. Like, every time this guy enters the room, he has a damn shish kebab.
Yeah.
Which is true. Just kill off Dewey.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up between Gale and Dewey. I don't want to see Sidney die.
Oh no, of course not. Oh no, she is she's a fantastic actress. She's a fantastic final girl.
I love Sidney. She's probably my favorite fucking final girl ever.
Yeah.
Just hands down.
What else do you expect to see in Scream 5?
Oh man. There's a lot of shit. You know what I want to see? Not that I expect to see, but that I want to see. You know how there was photos of them on the set of Stu's house?
Yes.
You see all those photos? Okay, so that's obviously going to be a flashback to Stu's house. Maybe not. It could be like present day at Stu's house. But what I really want to see, the most thing I want to see, in Scream 1 when Gale and Dewey go into the party and she sets up that camera under the TV.
Yes.
And they're watching it in the van.
Yeah.
With a 30-second delay. I want to see unseen footage from that camera that we never saw before, like different things in the party that we never saw before. It could be like they could film new scenes and be like, that's part of the party that the camera picked up that we never got to see.
That would be interesting to see, yeah. That would be
fucking awesome.
That would be really cool, actually. Yeah, I agree for sure.
We don't really see much of her camera footage in Scream, except for when he's about to kill Randy.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah, you don't see much at all. So I would like to see.
I want to see what
30 or 45 seconds.
I want to see what that whole camera recorded that whole time it was there.
Yes. And while we're talking about Scream 5, like I do want to come back to that point, but I have an article up on my phone here about why Scream 5 doesn't have a trailer yet, because this movie comes out in January, and there's a quote from the directors of this, which were the people that directed Knives Out. And their response to not releasing a trailer yet is they said this: that's going to be a challenge with the trailer. There's a lot in this movie that can get spoiled really easily. We're so curious to see how the marketing department is going to thread the needle, because it's a very narrow one. So, what I get from that is there's going to be a lot of surprises, a lot of twists and turns throughout this movie, which I'm always keen to see them. And one of the things, like, this is a conversation you and I have had in the past, and I think for our viewers this will be a very good debate to have. Is Stu alive?
Yeah, that's the thing. I hear that all the time. I mean, all these groups that I'm in, like horror groups, like Stu survived. Stu survived. What if he survived? He did not fucking survive. Okay? Billy and Stu are stabbing each other. Stu was probably stabbed 3 times, okay? And then he chased Sydney into the fucking thing. He got hit on the face with a giant TV. First of all, the TV alone probably killed him. And then he got electrocuted from the TV because you hear him going, and then from all the stab wounds, he would have died from loss of blood. Stu is not alive. There's no way you can bring that fucking character back. He's dead.
Yeah, it's for me, like, actually, I want to bring up like a common statement that is said in slasher movies in particular. No, and I think this was also said in It Chapter 2, I believe, as well. But it's very commonly said with like Jason and Freddy and all that. No one in what's the quote? No one in horror movies is no one. Oh fuck! What is it? No one in horror movies who dies is really ever dead.
I think, didn't Randy say that in Scream or something? I know that quote you're talking about.
Yeah, like I heard it in it was in It Chapter 2. I know that, and it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. To this reveal, because like the reason why I think Stu could still be alive is like if I'm remembering it correct, at the end of Scream, like once Stu died, we never cut back to the to that room in the house. So we don't know if there was maybe like another killer in that movie that we don't know of.
Well, a lot of theories I've heard actually is, Roman from the third movie, the director. A lot of people say he was the one in Scream Part 1. You know when Sydney and Tatum are in the grocery store and you see Ghostface like walking through the store in the reflection and stuff?
Yes.
People say that's Roman watching them, and because Roman was pulling the strings the whole time. He showed Billy Loomis the footage of his mother. All
Correct.
This shit. Like Roman was behind the scenes the whole time.
Yes.
He's the one that showed Billy doing all his Billy's mother doing all that shit. That's what caused Billy to freak out. Roman was pulling the strings is what I'm getting at. So
yes.
People have theories like he's the one, like, and there's another shot where they're talking at Tatum's house, where they're talking out on the porch. You see him in the woods or whatever looking at him. Is that Roman?
What I mean is by like there could have been someone there to rescue him and to possibly stitch him up before, like, because yeah, you're right, he did get stabbed like 20 something times,
Yeah.
like in the kitchen fights, and when I think they were calling people in and they were just like stab, and they were just stabbing each other back and forth. Like it would not. It wouldn't surprise me if he did rescue Stu. If that's going to be like a flashback to explain why he is back in Scream 5. And just so that also brings up another question: why are they filming at Stu's house? Like it seems like that was a main focus of that shot. If you look at that behind the scenes, like there's like obviously there's Kevin Williamson and there's some of the other cast members from the franchise, but then in the background, like it's like they aren't trying to hide it. Like that is Stu's house.
Yeah.
But then